Breaking news. Welcome to OI Charts Pre-Market Brief, November 28, 2025. First news. Whirlpool of India shares fell 10.5% to 1,074.50 rupees after reports of a potential promoter block deal valued at 965 crore rupees, signaling negative investor sentiment. Second news. Tata Technologies completed its acquisition of Germany's STech GmbH for €75 million, strengthening engineering capabilities and adding over 300 German engineers. Third news. DP World announced an additional $5 billion investment in India to enhance supply chain infrastructure after signing 5 strategic MOUs with the Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Fourth news. SBI raised 25,000 crore rupees through a qualified institutional placement to support 12 lakh crore rupees in credit growth over the next 5 to 6 years. Fifth news. Infosys's buyback was oversubscribed 8.26 times, receiving bids for 82.61 crore shares. Post-buyback, its share price rose 1.06% to 1,574.40 rupees. Sixth news. A joint venture led by Reliance Industries will invest $11 billion to build a 1-gigawatt AI data center in Visakhapatnam, boosting digital infrastructure and job creation. Seventh news. Sterling and Wilson Renewable Energy secured a 1,313 crore rupees EPC contract for a 240-megawatt solar project in South Africa. Eighth news. Jammu and Kashmir Bank approved raising 1,250 crore rupees through QIP and bonds to strengthen its capital base. Ninth news. JP Power shares surged over 27% amid reports of an expected acquisition by the Adani Group. The stock touched 22.79 rupees. 10th news. Reliance Industries shares climbed 2%, closing at 1,569.75 rupees, taking its market valuation to 21 lakh crore rupees. 11th news. RBI's forex intervention stood at $26.31 billion between September 1 and November 15, helping support the rupee after a 6.5% depreciation. 12th news. An Adani-led SPV won the 1,700 crore rupees Mithi River project, aimed at improving flood mitigation infrastructure. 13th news. NHI issued a tender for the 4,961.6 crore rupees coastal highway project in Odisha, expected to boost infrastructure development. 14th news. RVNL received a 1.81 billion rupees contract to upgrade Northern Railway's overhead equipment for improved operational efficiency. 15th news. ICIL sold a 0.56% stake in Party Airtel for 7,195 crore rupees, showing strong investor demand. 16th news. RAN Group secured orders worth over 500 crore rupees in Q2 FY26, including 200 crore rupees for steering systems. 17th news. Wipro's 3,125 crore rupees acquisition of Harman's DTS unit and Infosys 1,265 crore rupees investment in Verset highlight rising AI and engineering-focused deals. 18th news. Car Trade Tech shares declined over 5% after acquisition talks with Cardeco were cancelled, closing at 3,004 rupees and 30 paise. 19th news. VIP Industries saw a credit downgrade affecting 424 crore rupees of bank facilities, with its rating revised to CRISIL A-. 20th news. Today is the last day to buy Thyrocare Technologies shares to qualify for the 2-for-1 bonus issue, effective from November 28. 21st news. Crude oil prices remain volatile despite a recent bounce, as U.S. oil inventories rose more than expected, indicating continued bearish pressure. 22nd news. ICICI Securities maintained a positive view on oil marketing companies, citing strong gross refining margins offsetting weaker retail margins. 23rd news, Morgan Stanley projected India's earnings growth to rise from 7 to 8% to mid-teens next year, supported by policy measures and GDP momentum. 24th news, Jefferies initiated coverage on Lenskart with a buy rating, projecting a 23% upside to a target price of 500 rupees. 25th news, a rocket strike halted operations at the Khor gas field, raising concerns over supply disruptions in the region. 26th news, India's Q2 GDP growth is expected at 7.3%, slightly below 7.8% in Q1, driven by strong domestic demand. 28th news, HG Infra Engineering received a 2,200.4 crore rupees GST notice for alleged wrongful input tax credit claims for FY23. That's a wrap for today's pre-market brief. Stay tuned for more updates with OI Charts.